In this video, I'm going to show you why most businesses fail to build a responsive email list and how to make sure it doesn't happen with your business. Hi, this is Peter Gertie with the DashNex Insider free video series where we demonstrate to you how to simplify everything when it comes to lead generation and email list building so that you can get more leads, grow your subscriber list, and make more money in your business faster than you ever thought possible. Now, to make sure you don't miss any of our free videos in the series, please hit the subscribe button right now and also hit the get notified bell button so you can put all of these videos as strategies together step by step and grow your business faster than you ever thought possible. All right, so in this video, we are going to talk about the 3 key reasons why most businesses fail to build a responsive email list and how to make sure it doesn't happen with your business. And you know, there are a lot of things why that happens, but what I will share with you are insights that I have learned over the years from, selling my own information and software products, and I have done over 50,000 copies of them, and also by working with different entrepreneurs on different levels and understanding what works for them and what doesn't work for them. So here are the number 1 reason why most people fail to build a responsive email list. And please know that I'm talking about the responsive email list. I'm not talking about just getting subscribers on the email list. That's a different story, right? So when it comes to the responsive email list, the number 1 reason is that they don't know anything about their audience. You see, one of the key prerequisites to build a responsive email list is to intimately know everything that's in your prospects or subscribers' heads. And I'm not talking about, just going out and doing some general research online where, you check some forums and you read some articles and suddenly you kind of know what's going on in the niche. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about knowing the niche intimately, where you can understand what is the key problems of people, why they search for whatever you are offering, and you have this inside knowledge about the particular niche, about particular topic, or about the problem that you try to solve for people. You see, every word or every sentence and everything that you put together in your marketing, whether it's being on the landing page, whether it's being on your email follow-up sequence, on thank you page, on any piece that you release, every word gives away your expertise, your knowledge about the niche, because every word gives an insight to a potential subscriber, this intuitive insight, whether you are someone who knows what you are talking about or you are just someone who is, one-day expert. And this is very important that you have this high-level insight in the niche, because only by having that you can start to dig deeper and understand the problems and issues that subscribers have in their minds when they search for you. I'm not talking about general issues in the niche or general problem solving. Like, for example, if you are going to the weight loss, everybody wants to lose weight, right? But it's not about that. It's about what's in their mind at that particular moment when they discovered your offer, discovered your giveaway, or however you are building your list. In order to solve this issue, I want to give you 2 key ways how to make sure you never make this mistake where you start to build an email list in the niche where you know nothing about. And a lot of people just look at the earning potential and they think, wow, you can make a lot of money there, or there's a lot of people there, and they just jump into it and start to build an email list. And I have seen those, what I call the empty lists, where there is no response whatsoever, and people have spent hundreds and sometimes even thousands of dollars, and they have built an email list, sometimes a couple of thousands, 5,000, 10,000 subscriber email list, but none of them are making any money to them. And the reason why is because they picked the wrong niche, they picked the wrong subject to focus on. And here's 2 things you can always follow if you want to make sure that you succeed and you don't have this problem where you have subscribers on your email list but nobody is responding. And so when you pick a niche that you go after, and this is for those who are just starting out, the number one, go for a niche that you yourself are super passionate about, something that you know intimately about. And obviously you need to align this along with the monetization and opportunity to build a product, to build an offer. And so, if you look online, you will see that, if there is no offer in your particular niche, then probably that's not a good place to go and build the list in. But, as a general rule, you have to have some kind of, inside knowledge and passion about what it is that you do. For example, one of my passions, apart from building a business and helping other people to build a business, is also, self-optimization, so human optimization. I can read all day long about it. I can look at the different kind of supplements that support the human kind of potential, and I can look at, how to extract the maximum in different age stages. I'm very passionate about it. I read about it daily. I talk about it daily. I watch videos about it daily. So those are the kind of things I could build a business around, right? So that's number one. Pick a niche that you yourself are passionate about. The number two is pick a niche that someone close to you, whether it's being your spouse, some relative, maybe best friend, knows intimately about. So pick a niche that someone close to you knows a lot about. For example, my wife knows a lot about making a jewelry. She has done that for 15 years. So if I would want to build a business in jewelry niche, it would be easy for me because I can just talk to my wife and she can give me all the insights I need, all the knowledges, where to source stuff and how to put together, what's great design, what's not, and all of those things because she has done that for 15 years. So that's something where you can directly get the knowledge, get the insights. And so in those cases, it's going to be very easy for you to talk about the subject, whether it's being in email, whether it's being on landing pages. Basically, people will understand that you are a real deal. You are someone who can help you. And obviously you can pick other ways as well, a niche, but if you pick a niche based on earning potential, but you know nothing about it, or you have zero interest in that niche, it's going to be extremely hard to build a responsive email list in that niche. The second reason why most businesses fail to build a responsive email list is that they don't create a follow-up sequence. Essentially, they don't do any kind of follow-up. They, for example, give away a white paper or PDF or ebook, and someone subscribes to their ebook, they download the ebook, but then after that, nothing happens. No follow-up emails, no nothing. So it's absolutely essential that when you start an email list building campaign, you have at least 7 to 14 day follow-up sequence loaded in your autoresponder, and they go out, every day or every other day, because it's super important to remind your subscribers about yourself, about the problem that you can help them to solve. It's important to give them insights, give them knowledge, and also give them opportunity to sign up with whatever it is you offer, because that's how you can make money, right? So it's super important to have that follow-up sequence in place, and everybody neglected that. I myself have done it as well, where I launch some kind of campaign, but I don't have an instant follow-up sequence, and usually the results from that are pretty poor. So if you want to build a responsive email list, it's absolutely essential to remind people about yourself every day or every other day. When people look at their inbox, they receive a bunch of different emails, they look at their phone or whatever, and they go through the emails. It's absolutely essential that they see your name right there. It's so crucial to have that in place, because that's how you can remind them about the problem that you can help them to solve. And with your follow-up sequence, you can build really awareness of your product, your offer, and close the deal as well and make money. So having this instant follow-up sequence is super crucial to build a responsive email list. All right, the third reason why most businesses fail to build a responsive email list is because they create what I call a one-way conversation. And what it is, it's basically that they email the information that's important to them and not important to their subscriber. They essentially push a bunch of different stuff to their subscribers without ever asking for feedback or opinion or what's truly important to them. You see, when you build an email list, it's super essential in every single email, almost in every single email, to ask about their opinion, about their feedback, about what's important to them. And what's super, super crucial, and this is really something I want to highlight here, it's important that you have a system how you get that feedback directly to your own inbox. I mean, you know, the worst thing possible could be that when someone responds to an email where you ask them about some kind of opinion, it goes to some support desk and creates a support ticket, right? And that's not good experience whatsoever. What you want to create this two-way conversation where you ask people about their opinion, about the feedback, about things like that, and they send you that feedback and you get that. And based on that feedback, you then adjust your follow-up sequence, you adjust your offers, you adjust everything, you adjust your communication with your subscribers. And the more you will start to do this, the more responsive your email list will become. And this is super, super crucial. I learned this long time ago when I started, to build an email list and I started to get, lots of subscribers on a daily basis back in 2010, 2011. What I realized is that, that what I did and from what I learned before, I learned, you send out an email, you have 3 links in the email and you highlight them to make sure you get the click-through and things like that. And I realized that if I do that, every single time the response of my emails drop, meaning less people open emails, less people click through, less results I get. And so I started to dig deeper into this, and this is where I realized when you create this two-way conversation where people have always a channel how to respond directly to you, how to provide feedback, how to provide insights, you become, more valuable to them. They remember you. They remember you when they talk with their friends about the problem. They remember you whenever the problem comes up. So a lot of good things are happening if you open up this two-way channel instead of just emailing what's important to you. So always remember, having this two-way conversation will dramatically increase the responsiveness of your email list. All right, the key takeaway from this video is this: people subscribe to your email list for their reasons and not yours. And that's why it's super important to know your audience. It's crucial to follow up with them. And it's life-changing if you open a two-way conversation with your subscribers. That's it for this video. This is DashNex Insider, this is Peter Garrity. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and get notified bell button so you get the next video in our free video series where we show you and demonstrate you how to simplify everything when it comes to lead generation, when it comes to email list building, so you can make more money and grow your business faster than you ever thought possible. That's it. This is Peter Garrity. This is DashNex Insider. Talk to you soon. Bye for now. Hey, before you leave, I just want to check and see whether you have seen our first video in the free video series where we talk about why building an email list is far more important than having your own product. If you have not seen that, please check it out. It's super important. It will change your perspective, how you build products, how you promote them, and everything around your business. So check it out right now.